Hello everyone, I just wanted to reiterate my question before I got started on the different information that I found. So my question is, what are the potential benefits and challenges of integrating wearable devices and mobile health apps into patient care, and how can these technologies be effectively utilized? So I think that majority of us have used, again, like the mobile health apps, like I mentioned last week in my video. MyChart is something that majority of hospitals use at this point. So we have access to that 24/7 because it's an app you can easily download on your phone. You can also access it online. And I think that's one thing that we're all very, very familiar with, and we understand the benefits of that. You have access to your health results right away when you get when you get tests done. It's also an easy way to communicate with your providers. And this is also allowing providers to be more patient-focused, which is also a really big thing in the healthcare field right now. We're trying to become more patient care-focused, and telehealth does allow that. And so, since that's something that most of us already are very aware about and we use already on the regular, I wanted to talk more about the information I found on the wearable devices. I feel like wearable devices are not something that's quite yet on the market, and after doing my research, a lot of wearable devices are still in the prototype stage, so they're not quite launched yet, so they're still doing a lot of research on them. So what I found was that the wearable devices allow medical decisions to be made immediately. So these are devices that can be worn to monitor weight, monitor physical activity that a person's trying to do if they are trying to lose weight. So it'll tell the doctor, your heart rate is getting in this range, or you're burning this many calories, this is what we need to improve on, or this is what we shouldn't be doing. But it's also good for people that have chronic illnesses as well, a way to monitor their basic vitals, or if they're looking for a certain vitamin and a wearable device can detect that, then it will be able to alert the doctor, oh, something is too high, something is too low, and then again, the doctor is able to make a decision right then and there. And that is one of the more benefits that I've seen doing, since I've started my research on this question, is that they're focusing more so on the wearable devices being something that can allow doctors to make immediate decisions, especially even if they're not technically with the patient at the moment. So these devices are something that can alert a doctor if something is going on with the patient immediately, and right then and there, the doctor can then get in contact with the patient and make an immediate medical decision, which potentially for some people could be a life-saving decision. And then I also wanted to do some research on some of the issues that they've started to encounter with the wearable devices, especially since a lot of them have not hit the market yet and they're still in the prototype stage. I wanted to see exactly what they were struggling with. So some of the possible issues I had found on a few different literature reviews were user acceptance, security, and large amounts of data. So when we think about wearable devices, these are things that people are going to be wearing for a certain amount of time. It's not going to be like, oh, they wear it for a day or two. People are probably going to be wearing these for weeks or months on end to get an accurate reading for what their normal levels are, and then if there's any occurrences going on that should not be going on. So there is a big cumulative amount of data that is coming in, and so therefore they have to decide what they have to narrow it down to what exactly they want, what kind of data they want to come in from these wearable devices, and what they don't want, just to condense it down so they can get a more accurate reading for each patient. And then also security is another big one. So it's kind of hard with wearable devices, especially if it's something that can just come on and off very easily. If you kind of think about it, like an Apple Watch, I guess, is kind of what comes to my mind, how it has the sensor on the back. Could they possibly put it on someone else? Of course. Could they get false readings? Yes. So I think security, again, is a big thing for them. And then also I think when it comes to using the device, that's something that I think also could be a struggle for some patients as well, because not everyone is as technologically advanced. After doing a little bit of research this week, I was kind of shocked that people were focusing more so on the issues. I found a lot of literature reviews on the problems that were being raised with the wearable devices, but also it is very new. So I'm definitely interested in doing more research and figuring out the outcomes of the issues that they're having and what the possible solutions are. Thank you.